Dorothy Ann Monroe, titled The Cost. Death is not a high price to pay for having lived. Mountains never die, nor do the seas or rocks or endless sky. Through countless centuries of time, they stay eternal, deathless. Yet they never live. If choice were there, I would not hesitate to choose mortality. Whatever fate demanded in return for life, I'd give. For never to have seen the fertile plains, nor heard the winds, nor felt the warm sun on sands beneath a salty sea. Not to have touched the hands of those I love. Without these, all the gains of timelessness would not be worth a day of living and of loving, come what may. It is hard to give a eulogy, especially when you never met the person you're giving the eulogy. Stephen William Hawking, the British physicist whose body was left crippled by amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, died yesterday morning at the incredible age of 76. And I say incredible because he was diagnosed with this disease at the age of 20, a disease that kills most of its people within 2 to 5 years. Dr. Hawking was not the brightest of the bright growing up, which to many of you may seem surprising. He was the typical college student. He liked to party, he liked to drink, and he only studied about an hour a day. Despite all this, he graduated with top honors after giving an impressive speech. But it wasn't until Dr. Hawking met his first wife that he actually took interest in his work. Because his way of thinking was, and I quote, "If I were to get married, I have to get a job first. And to get a job, I have to finish my PhD. And I therefore started working hard for the first time in my life. To my surprise, I found that I liked it." And it was his work that gave him a reason to live. He was not modest about what he wanted to do. "My goal is simple," he once said. It is a complete understanding of the universe, why it is as it is, and why it exists at all. Dr. Hawking was not just a boring genius, he loved humor. While doing an interview around his 70th birthday, a question arose. "What do you think about all day?" He replied, "Women, they are a complete mystery to me." After all, if I were to die anyway, I might as well do some good, he said. Dr. Hawking, you did do good. Dr. Hawking, you created new ways to understand and explain our universe. Dr. Hawking, you survived when all odds defied it. Dr. Hawking, you will be missed.